The greatest pressure on a leadership team is rarely the workload alone. It's what the pressure does to the way a team leads. Because pressure gets into behavior before it shows up in strategy. It changes how people listen, how quickly they decide, and how much ambiguity they can hold, how generously they interpret each other, how steadily they stay connected to purpose. Under pressure, leadership narrows. And when leadership narrows across a team, the effects are cumulative. Conversations become shorter, but not always clearer. Decisions happen faster, but do not always hold. The same tensions return in different forms. A few people begin caring more than they should. Others become more guarded, more cautious, or more withdrawn. From the outside, the team can still look highly capable. People are committed, they're showing up, they're working hard. But pressure rarely fractures a team all at once. It bends behavior first. And when that bending goes unexamined, the team starts to lose coherence. And that is where drift begins. Drift is rarely dramatic. It's subtle, behavioral, incremental. It shows up in repeated conversations, in uneven emotional load, in slower trust, in decisions that need revisiting, in effort that keeps rising while traction becomes less consistent. This is why pressure is so often misdiagnosed in leadership teams. Teams respond to the symptom, the meeting, the misunderstanding, the role issue, the communication problem, the planning process. And those things matter, but often the visible issue is being driven by an invisible pattern. Pressure is reshaping how people respond to each other, how they carry responsibility, how they interpret urgency, how they coordinate when the stakes are high. And research has pointed to this for a long time. Lazarus and Folkman showed that pressure reshapes how people appraise what is happening and how they respond to it. Kahneman helps explain why sustained load narrows thinking and pushes people towards faster, more habitual judgment. Weck reminds us that teams act on the meanings they can make together, and Bandura shows why shared confidence weakens when judgment, contribution, and coordination become less visible under pressure. In other words, pressure does not stay personal. It becomes relational, it becomes cultural. It starts shaping the way a team functions. And when those patterns stay invisible, leadership teams do what human systems always do. They adapt around them. One person absorbs the tension, another rescues clarity, someone else carries the relational weight, another drives momentum because silence feels too risky. The team keeps moving. But movement is not the same as alignment, and compensation is not the same as coordination. And that's why the first leadership move under pressure is not fixing, it's seeing. But seeing is not vague. It means slowing down long enough to notice the patterns before you rush to solve the symptoms. It means noticing where conversations have become shorter than they need to be. It means noticing where decisions are becoming fast but fragile. It means noticing where emotional labor is gathering in the same 2 or 3 people. It means noticing where silence is being misread as disengagement when it may actually be overload. It means noticing where the team is staying productive but becoming less open, less reflective, and less coordinated. At your next leadership meeting, take 10 minutes and ask 4 questions. What keeps repeating? Where is pressure changing the quality of our interaction? Who is carrying more than the role requires? Where are we compensating instead of coordinating? That is a practical leadership move, not another framework, not another agenda item, a disciplined pause to make the invisible visible. And once a team can see the pattern, it can respond with far more intention. You can't align what you can't see. And that is exactly why I offer a free Leadership Pressure Diagnostic. I'll sit down with you and help you look closely at what may be happening in your leadership team, where pressure may be narrowing behavior, where coordination may be tightening, and where effort may be leaking through patterns that have just never been made visible. The goal is simple: to help you see clearly what pressure may be doing to the way your team leads, so you can decide what kind of leadership response is now required. If that would be useful, book a free Leadership Pressure Diagnostic. The link is in the description. Pressure is part of leadership. Understanding its patterns is part of leading well.